My name is Tonya Paris. I also go by Sam Guan the artist, so I'm a Black Indigenous artist from Nova Scotia. I paint Aboriginal art as well as dolls and clothing as well as hair. Well, I turned 50 this year, so I started this journey probably around 27 years old, doing entrepreneurial endeavors. And I've always felt more at ease working for myself and being my creative self than working for someone else. And I found that successfully wise, I thrive when I'm doing my own endeavors. I paint, I sculpt. Right now I'm in the process of writing a Black Indigenous version of Alice in Wonderland and getting ready to open a Nordic spa here in the HRM. The pitch competition is beneficial to Black women for the simple reason that because we're newer in business, period, we're not always as well versed or as well educated as some of our counterparts. Things like this allow Black women to go through the same things that our white counterparts are going through so that we understand the same business logic, how to obtain different forms of monies, and it allows you to network with other businesses. Under normal circumstances, these aren't things that are available to us. So being offered this is a bonus because when you're sitting at larger tables with some of your counterparts, you now are on the same level as them. A chessboard and a checkerboard look identical, but they're two totally different games. So if you want to play chess, you have to learn to play chess. And that's what this does. It gives the women opportunity to learn how to play the game. Shantia and I have been friends for a lifetime since we were children. So we've worked together on various projects over the years. I always include Shantia in probably all my large business ventures, just because she is such an asset to Black women here in Nova Scotia, well, pretty much across the country at this point. I'll say maybe in the last 7 years, I've seen an increase in Black businesses across Canada. Prior to that, it was very difficult for us as Black people to receive grants, loans, support, investors, when it came to us doing any kind of Black business. What I found is when you do have a few successful people, they'll reinvest into the Black community. So they'll come out with businesses that offer jobs that allow you to become part of the business versus working for the business. So we found very original ways to try to go back in to the Black communities and offer them the same opportunities, even though we're not given the same access to bank funds, etc. I would say that for just about any Black business, funding and support, that's been a little bit of a challenge for me. It's okay to have the money, but then what do you do with it, right? Everyone doesn't understand all aspects of business. And so what I found Black Women in Excellence does is teaches them a very rounded way of making their business grow. Myself, I'm Black and Indigenous, so I come from two very strong communities, but also two very oppressed communities. So for me, it's been a challenge because I keep one foot in both communities and keeping those balanced and even, and making sure that both my communities thrive. Right now, I just finished an art show for Ava in Wonderland, and I was the first artist to ever be shown in the Paul O'Regan Hall in downtown Halifax, so that was a huge honor. So in the next year, Ava in Wonderland will be coming to the stage. It originally was supposed to be here in Nova Scotia, but we got a call a few weeks ago and it's going to be opening in Washington, D.C., and then reopening here in Nova Scotia. Because it is based around Nova Scotia. It's loosely based on Alice in Wonderland. I won't say it's exactly. Also, I'm in the process of co-businessing with a young lady from North Preston. I'll leave her name until she's ready to reveal that. And we're in the process of doing an outdoor Nordic spa in the HRM. Right now we have a sauna, hot tub, koi pond. There's an Airbnb up there as well. So we're coming in and doing big things. I think that in the last 2 years, especially during COVID, Black women, we were able to come together via Zooms, phone calls, conferences, and it gave a renewed confidence in business and running business and our ideas. We just kind of fed off each other's energy. And so I'm super excited to see the women do this pitch. I'm not part of the actual pitch. I'm part of the back kind of team a little bit with Shantia, but I'm super excited to see these young women come in. They're, full of energy, they're new ideas, and ready to bring money to Halifax. Right now, Nova Scotia is thriving with tourism, especially after COVID because of our natural habitats, our smaller city in comparison to Toronto. And these young women deserve to thrive in their businesses here as well. I would say for anyone trying to grow or get into business, if it's your dream, do it. You know what I mean? Life is short. You never know when it's your last day. So why would you ever want to do anything without regrets? The worst thing that can happen is you fail. And failure is not exactly failure. It's a lesson learned for the next business that you open up so that you don't make those same mistakes. The businesses that I run today are not my first. And my first business wasn't exactly successful, but it did teach me a lot of lessons. And it taught me a lot of what not to do, which in turn helped me learn what to do. So, I don't look at failure as that way. They're just stepping stones to get you where you need to be and to kind of hone in on your craft and what it is that you want to, do exactly. As business owners, we kind of can be all over the place. Our imagination is huge. If we think big when sometimes you have to think small and build to the larger. Most of the time we think big and then we kind of get disappointed because we got to start at the small. Again, it's just growth. And every experience, especially experiences in Black communities, our experiences in schools, get us ready for this experience in business. Well, I would say to Shantia and her team, thank you. Because Shantia is bringing opportunities to Black women in business that haven't been given before. So I want to thank her for that and doing the hard work, because it is a lot of work to get these women ready, but also to be out there doing the networking to get these things to happen. And to the young ladies that are getting ready to do the pitch, I wish each and every one of them, the best of luck. I wish every single one of them could win, because they all are beautiful women and they do fantastic work. Unfortunately, there will be a winner, but each one of them are winners in their own right. And so they deserve this. They deserve this opportunity. And I'm glad that they're given it. It's a beautiful day to be a Black woman.